Alright, and welcome. So I'll show a little bit of gear and talents first, and then we'll get into the run. So for the protection set, I'm using basically my best defensive setup. Using this to get a bit more consecration damage. Not sure if it's worth it. Um, and for glyphs, just more damage and a defensive cooldown. For talents, I know this is a debated one, but since here all my healing is self-healing and I don't have a lot of it, this is basically 10% healing, right? Because 5% more output, 5% more healing taken. Besides that, I don't think there is any really odd. We don't have Divine Plea yet, so obviously no point in taking it. We're only healing ourselves. And then the last points are just parry, and there was nothing else to put it in, so 1 in judgment. For the ret set, which we'll be using for the boss, we're taking a kind of weird ret build, which has defensive stuff like parry, lower attack power of the boss. We don't take this since threat is not a thing, since it's just we, right? In protection, we go for the strength and once again the healing, because, we'll be healing ourselves. For the ret set, we're going with whatever I had. Tank necklace. Like, not super bad, but not top of the line by any means. You're gonna see that when we get at the boss. It's a pretty close kill. Some upgrades with Sunwell gear here would definitely make it more consistent to kill the boss. Let's get some buffs up and let's go. So here you just wanna go in ASAP. It's not a lot to do. Kinda just covering ground at this point. I usually like to just get some free damage in here since mana isn't an issue anyways. Just be careful to not take hits in the back. Oh, 2 healers. Alright, this is a kinda average. There's always gonna be 4 casters here, right? And you don't want the healers. You want shadow casters if you get to choose. I think it's always going to be for it, maybe not. I take that back. I don't think it's the case actually. But oh, there we go. There is one more acolyte in here. Oh, I need to make a macro for targeting those. There we go. Sweet. Now all the healers are dead. Unless there are a lot of the scatter shot archers. I always target healers first, and then the other casters next, and then it's easy going from there on. I thought we had another caster out there, both on the ground, that's why I can't find it. Yeah, I kill all of these here just because then we get the extra group and I can just top off my HP in between. And here the amount of sharpshooters is what is the real determining factor. Now since it's just 1 in this pack, I am gonna pop the acolyte first. Jesus Christ, they never tend to have mana issues here, so I'm just gonna pop that. Just silence because I wanted it to move, so I could pull it to this back. Here, now we're gonna see that we have more sharpshooters than we really like. So prior here is killing the sharpshooters, because obviously the scatter really hurts. And I prefer stunning the sharpshooters here over the darkcasters. Not sure if it's the right move. Just because I think the scatter might be on CD, so they just use it when they're out of the stun. If anybody knew that, that'd be good to know. Now we can see here we have oh, I should not have done this. Did not think we were gonna have this many sharpshooters. Then I would have just stayed to finish off my prior pack if I knew. Oh well. Yeah, the reason why I use Divine Protection instead of Divine Shield is because I want to make sure Divine Shield is not on CD by the end of the first boss, and like it probably would have been off, but by 20 seconds I rather don't take the risk, you know? Fuck. We have an extra healer here, because usually there is only one healer in this room. It seems like the bed over here, like, always contains a healer for some reason. And I'll just line of sight all of this in here. Not really worried about these packs, because, oh, fuck, a heal went through, yeah. Yeah. I've messed up this pack so bad, but I mean, all runs have some of that, right? When you're not doing things perfectly. And there I let another heal went through. Well, I mean, what to say? You get to see a run that is far from perfect. I suppose there is some value in that, right? And there I just finished him off before he could get the heal off. Some more damage, because now we don't really have anything dangerous. Should try... yeah, thought I... Whew! Can tell I'm getting tired. Wow. Yeah. Not that hard anyways, so kind of playing it safe, I suppose. And yeah, using a thorium charge for the door here, otherwise if you don't have that, you kind of jump with these and kill them with slimes, right? But I have this. And now we're going to spec over ret. And since I don't really have any add-ons here on the test realm, I'm just gonna manually swap all my gear. My ret gear is far from perfect, but it's the best I had, so yeah. And here, kind of want to be careful. Oh no, yeah. if possible, don't want to get all 4, because the boss gets pulled when the last one of these guys dies. And yeah, then I gotta be a little bit careful to conserve mana and HP, because otherwise you kinda want mana and HP up before the boss if you need it. But that went rather well. So here we want to constantly be moving, because when he makes one of the ground zones, oh lovely, yeah, so they're the worst case scenario RNG, where he made the like ground zone and then coiled me into it, and we're getting really bad flash heal RNG too. Can I get some RNG, please? I need crits. Alright, that works. Yeah, usually I like to have wings of CD here, just because it does increase the amount of healing. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Where are all my crits? Jesus Christ. There we go. Not the smoothest kill, but oh yeah, my Nightmare Seed dropped me pretty low. That was intended though, just to make it a little bit safer, and as you could see, the seed lasted the whole time, and it's basically worth like 200 summon or something. So now we need to remember. Oh shit, I forgot to apply kings after I respec, right? Yeah, I think so, might be wrong. There we go. I'm gonna pop another flash just to top that up. And now you can see, yeah, this has been a rather messy, slow run. On a good run, this is where I'm at like 9.5 minutes. So we have lost a minute to like random bullshit I've done. Like letting the heal go through, not line of sighting the caster, you know, random shit like that. Bit sad, because can't really use the run as a benchmark, right? But at the same time, it you know, you're not gonna have perfect runs when you do this anyways, so a bit more realistic. Oh. Don't want the archers to be left behind here. I should probably kill the archers first. Everything range needs to die is one thing I've learned when doing this. So now we can start looking at the next pack, and we see there is a healer there. We kind of want to kill the healer before we move on to the side packs. Can probably do one side pack with it anyways. Alright, I have a guy just shooting at me. That is... oh, lovely. Now I have another guy just shooting at me. There we go, collected him. Yeah, now it's basically just AoEing this down, and then we make one more pull, and then it's done. Using wings just to finish these a bit quicker, but this isn't very exciting, it's just zug-zug, right? Gotta get used to having them range pulls for units without mana as well. Getting that back, yeah, just focusing on the healer really. I'm gonna get those two back there once this guy is dead. There we go, and this is the full run. Now we just need to finish it up and see what we end up at. 14 minutes with the mess, which is kinda, you know, it's alright. This is probably gonna take me a minute to kill. And then if we had played it clean up until the first boss, like, that would have saved the minute we lost there, right? So I've kinda counted on that you have either an ult or somebody resetting for you, which you would do at this point then. And yeah, that's 15.5 minutes on the clock. And I think if you do it cleanly, you should end up at 15 minutes or slightly under. So if you log out, reset, go again, you end up pretty perfectly above the lockout. If you run out though, well, I'm gonna do that now, you're gonna have a worse time, right? And yeah, that's just to be expected. Anyways, thanks for taking the time, and have a good one.